What's going on? My name is Chad, I'm your Tall Tailor, and today we're making a denim vest. But before we get started, make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Tall Tailor. That's where you're gonna find all the stuff I make and all the stuff that just doesn't make a video. So previously on this channel, I made two vests. One was made out of vinyl and the other one was made out of like a cotton canvas material, but those are for my friends. Obviously, I'm not gonna be wearing those, and I kind of wanted to make one for myself. Let's get to sewing.
Editing Chad here. I just wanted to mention that the piece I'm making is actually made from no new material. It's a rework of a thrifted piece. My friend bought a thrifted shirt. He didn't end up liking it, so he gave it to me, and I didn't like it either, so I decided to make it into something new. Enjoy the rest of the video.
I can break this vest down into 4 steps: sizing, pockets, lining, and assembly. Step 1, sizing. The fit of the shirt is pretty trash, honestly, specifically because the body is mad boxy. Also, the sleeves are short, but we'll get to that later. I start by trying on the shirt, then marking how much I want to reduce the body width by, as well as the neck size and the length of the body. Also, since it's going to be a vest, those sleeves, they gotta go. And chopping those off brings me to step 2, pockets. The cargo pockets are an essential look of the vest. I'm really trying to go for that utility look. Nothing too crazy though. I decided on a 5 pocket style with 3 larger ones and 2 smaller ones. I made the pockets with the excess fabric from the sleeves. I'm not too sure what this style of cargo pocket's called, to be honest, but it's made by drawing a T shape on some fabric. After that, it's cut out and the raw edges are overlocked. I used red thread to overlock it just because I thought that'd be kind of cool, even though you're not really going to see it.
Alright, my explanation was a little bit confusing, but this is what I mean by a T shape. As you can see, it looks like a capital T, kind of. This is going to be the shape of the pocket, 6 inches by 7 inches, and I have a 1-inch flap on the top here that I'm just going to fold in. That's going to be the top of the pocket, so it gives it a little bit more structure and support. And these parts on the side, these flaps, are just going to fold in as well too. That one there, and then this flap at the bottom is a little bit longer, so I can fold in as well too to give it more support at the bottom. And then these side pieces, after they're all overlocked, I'm just going to sew these two here, and then I'm just going to stitch it right onto the vest.
The finished product looks kind of like this. Also, I made flaps for the pockets too. I'm not really trying to have anything fly out. Step 3, lining. So a couple weeks ago, my friend P took me to this dope fabric store. They had shelves on shelves on shelves of fabric. This place was massive. Alright, so I really like going to fabric stores because they're a great place and they're a great source of inspiration for me. They're always very nice and quiet and soothing. It's kind of cool actually. Anyway, so we went to the store and I found this dope astrology pattern. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not too big on astrology, but the pattern was very, very beautiful. With the foot of the fabric purchased, I cut it out in the shape needed for the vest. To do this, I dismantled the shirt into 2 front pieces and 1 back piece, and then I laid those pieces face down onto the fabric and then simply cut around them. And by this time, I had already cut out the neck and armholes to the size I wanted, and with that done, we can get to step 4, assembly. Now we can get to the real sewing. Alright, so first things first, I sew the pockets onto the front of the vest. This was done by using some tailor's chalk to mark their place on the vest so I know where everything's going, and then I pinned them down and then I just sew them on. I did this to all 5 of the front facing pockets and their flaps. All the denim stuff out of the way, I take the front pieces and their matching lining piece and pin them right side to right side. With the pins in place, I start sewing. So I sew the neck, then the armholes, and I sew the front and the bottom. But I leave the side and the top parts. These will be used to connect them to the back later. Speaking of which, I pin the back lining right side to right side as well, no surprise there, and then I sew the neck and the armholes and the bottom as well. All that done, I can flip the front pieces and the back piece inside out, then top stitch everything, and then sew the front and the back together by the sides and the top, and then I add some snap fasteners and some finishing touches.
And we're done. I'm really pleased with how it looks. The exterior looks great. The blue is a little bit faded, but not too much. Obviously, it's going to fade over time. And the interior looks phenomenal as well, too. The pockets, really nice and simple on the front. 3 big ones, 2 small ones. And I added 2 larger pockets on the back as well, too. So I can just hold bigger things like an umbrella or a water bottle or something like that. Yeah, I really like how it looks. Vests are probably one of my favorite accessories to wear because it kind of bridges the gap between an accessory and a bag, because if you don't want to carry a bag around with you, you can just have a utility vest with a bunch of pockets. Usually I carry a wallet, earphones, lip balm, phone, that kind of stuff, maybe something else. so I don't really need like a big bag, but this will be like perfect for just carrying small things around with me, and they're always on my person. The pockets don't have any hardware on them, they don't have any snaps. That's just for the sole purpose that I ran out of snaps. All the fabric stores are closed right now, so I can't go and grab some. But in the future, when everything opens up and everything calms down outside, I'll go outside and just get some snaps and put them on the pockets. Now, even though you're not going to see the interior of the vest at all, I just think it's kind of cool that it's very like flashy and very like over the top. Again, like I'm not really super big on astrology or anything like that, but I think this pattern looks like, look at this pattern, it looks really dope. It's got like a star chart, got some like stars and stuff. It's got these little red and orange suns. Yeah, I think it looks pretty dope. One more thing to add, I did add this little utility clip here just for holding on to keys or something like that. I'll probably rock this in the summer, either by itself or with a t-shirt, even a hoodie, depending on the days. One other thing to mention about the vest I really like is I added these little details on the side. I just added 3 stitches here because I thought it looked cool. I also mirrored that on the back. So on the back it has 3 stitches, and also on the other side it also has this little split on the side too, just for aesthetic purposes because I thought that looked cool. And yeah, that's the vest. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know what you guys want me to make again in the comments section below. If you do like what you see, make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Tall Tailor. I'll have a picture of this up eventually, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, make sure to wash your hands, stay safe outside, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.